because Joe Biden is very much alive and running for re-election.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. The best part about Joe Biden dropping out today is that he doesn't know that he's already dropped out and that he won't remember it because Joe Biden has a horrible disease. And now the entire Democrat Party has admitted that, even though Joe Biden did just drop out seconds ago via this muling letter that, of course, he was forced to sign, probably under great duress. Look, he can't even make his signature. It's so sad. It's so incredibly sad. Now they have anointed Kamala Harris. Joe Biden has come out and endorsed Kamala Harris. Again, Joe Biden has no idea that any of this stuff is happening right now as he's recovering from COVID. These people are just incredibly evil individuals. And they're saying that Democrats just threw away 15 million votes because 15 million people voted for Joe Biden in a rigged primary. And nobody voted for Kamala Harris, and nobody voted for Kamala Harris in the last Democratic selection process. Kamala Harris ran for president a couple of years ago against Joe Biden, pretty savage against Joe Biden. We'll play that clip in just a second. But Kamala Harris now has a number of people endorsing her, including the Clintons and the Soroses and all of the, evil, bizarro world Avengers, if you would. And the Trump team is quick, baby, quick as a whip, with ads out against Kamala Harris. Even Time Magazine here showing Kamala Harris taking the stage as Joe Biden steps off into the dumpster bin of history. And so the Trump team up with some absolute savagery. This is a Donald Trump PAC, the official Make America Great Again PAC, up with an ad like that.
Kamala was in on it. She covered up Joe's obvious mental decline.
Our president is in good shape, in good health, tireless, vibrant, and I have no doubt about the strength of the work that we have done.
But Kamala knew Joe couldn't do the job, so she did it. Look what she got done. A border invasion, runaway inflation, the American dream dead. They created this mess. Kamala owns this failed record. Make America Great Again Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Donald Trump's spokespeople also up with some very interesting commentary. Dan Scavino, Kamala Harris, elections matter. When folks vote, they order what they want and they get what they ask for. Uh-oh. Go.
Elections matter. And when folks vote, they order what they want. And in this case, they got what they asked for.
U.S. crude oil prices hitting a new 7-year high.
A wave of smash and grab robberies in California and nationwide.
They got what they asked for.
We just have this jobs report.
Whoa. I see 194,000. That is real low.
A stark reminder of what defeat really looks like.
They got what they asked for.
The Russians are moving towards decapitating Ukraine.
Shortages will unfortunately be with us again.
This would not happen if President Trump was in the White House.
Campaign spokesperson Stephen Chung, the Trump 2024 spokesperson for Donald Trump, posted just a video of Montel Williams's introduction music for his talk show. What does he mean by this? This is trolling Kamala Harris because she was Montel Williams' side piece in this famous viral clip that the internet wants you to forget. Kamala Harris definitely wants you to forget.
Long before she met Doug Emhoff, she dated some prominent men, including in 2001, former talk show host Montel Williams. Back then, he was the famous one and had to introduce her to the paparazzi.
Kamala Harris. Kamala.
Now, the whole world knows who she is.
And of course, this isn't the first time that the Trump team has gone total savage mode on Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris getting the Donald Trump treatment with wise words from Kamala Harris from just a few weeks ago. Here's an official Trump campaign ad of Kamala Harris's wise words.
Talking about the significance of the passage of time. There is great significance to the passage of time in terms of what we need to do, and there is such great significance to the passage of time. So the importance of community-based is they are, as they are called, they're in the community. People who understand the capacity of the community, the needs of the community, the culture of the community. It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been, you know?
So yeah, Kamala Harris getting roasted across the internet. Kamala Harris, 30 years after meeting Willie Brown, getting anointed. But will it actually work? Kamala Harris has a really bad favorability rating with Americans. It seems like there are some real problems going on with Democrats, senators breaking down, sobbing on TV. Yeah, Kamala Harris has a really bad favorability. And also polls show that she does a lot worse in swing states. And so while they may be able to put lipstick on a pig, as it were, Kamala Harris is really bad in the swing states. So I really look forward to the Trump team going in on a Kamala Harris, but maybe it will be a more brutal primary battle. I mean, you don't just get to be anointed, right? Like I don't think. We'll see what happens next. And it's going to be very cringeworthy. A reminder that President Trump predicted all of this from a golf cart when he said Joe Biden was defeated and that Kamala Harris would be next and she'd be even easier to beat. Polls seem to prove that. Have a listen.
Thank me so much. How did I do with the debate the other night?
Oh, amazing.
He kicked that old broken down pile of crap.
Yeah.
It's a bad guy. He just quit, you know. He's quitting the race. Is that right? Yep, I got him out of the race. And that means we have Kamala. I think she's going to be better. She's so bad. She's so pathetic. It's so amazing. It's just so bad. So I just can't imagine. But can you imagine that guy dealing with Putin and the president of China, who's a fierce person? He's a fierce man, a very tough guy. And they see him, they can't. But they just announced he's probably quitting.
Good.
Okay?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Just keep knocking him out, right?
That's it.
So either way, this is going to be a great deal of fun through the election cycle. The official GOP account with millions of followers has released this ad, and we'll close out with this. We're just getting started. Kamala Harris, do not come. Donald Trump, I'm going to come. Here you go.
Warning. The following may upset liberals who don't want voters to know the truth about Kamala Harris.
If you ever wondered how Joe Biden could get the border so screwed up, remember, he had help. Here's Biden appointing Kamala Harris to be his border czar to deal with illegal immigration. And here are a record number of illegal immigrants, 10 million and counting, flooding over the border after Harris was put in charge of stopping illegal immigration. To be fair, Harris got off to a rough start by ignoring the border.
Do you have any plans to visit the border?
I'm here in Guatemala today. At some point, we are going to the border. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I don't understand the point that you're making.
Harris was liberal on illegal immigration before she ever reached the White House. As a prosecutor in San Francisco, Harris allowed illegal immigrant drug dealers to enter job training and have their criminal records wiped clean. One of the illegal immigrants Harris released went on to steal an SUV and ran down a young woman, seriously injuring her. And, of course, Harris backs sanctuary city laws that harbor illegal immigrants, even criminals. She even backs taxpayer-funded health care for illegals, record illegal immigration, special treatment for illegals, taxpayer-paid benefits. And Harris still doesn't get it.
I've been working on this issue for a very long time.
That's the truth about Kamala Harris. She's dangerously liberal on illegal immigration.